Okay, welcome back, guys. So I want to show you a business here that has made over 90,000 sales in under 2 years selling digital clip art on Etsy. And there are many other shops just like it that have also made incredible sales volumes in a short space of time. So today I'm going to show you exactly how to make and sell clip art online right from start to finish. And we're going to be selling the digital products on a platform called Etsy, which I personally used to make my first few £100,000 online through multiple different businesses. Okay guys, so first let me just explain exactly what this product is and the potential of it. So you can see here, this is one of the stores that sell clip art online. They've got over 92,000 sales, guys, and I'll just click into one of the clip art products here. You can see this one is a bestseller. It's in 20 plus carts right now, and it's just very simple watercolor style clip art, guys, of some flowers. And you know, this store, they've got all different variations, and if I just quickly pop to Everbee here, you can see monthly revenue well over $10,000, total estimated revenue coming up to £300,000 English on Etsy since March 2023. So, you know, that's 2 years on the platform, pretty much, just over 2 years, and they've made some pretty decent revenue. Remember as well, guys, this is digital products, very high profit margin. And so that's the product in a nutshell. Now let's start the process of actually making these products to sell ourselves. But because, guys, I actually care about you and I actually want you to make money selling these products online, I'm not going to hold out any key information. And I know some people think it's a bit boring, but one of the most important things that we have to start with is solid product research. I'm going to show you this quickly. 3 different ways to do it. And the first method, you can go to pretty much any clip art store that's making good sales on Etsy. And of course, to find a clip art store, all you want to do is just search for clip art and then just basically click through to view the store. And what you want to look at, guys, just like you see here on the store, is any items that are being shown as being in people's baskets. Because, you know, if an item is in people's baskets, it probably tells you that there's some pretty good demand for that item. And it's obviously going to be a subject of clip art that people are actually going to be looking for. And then moving on to the second method of product research now, guys, you can go on a Etsy product and SEO research app such as Everbee. It's the one that I like to use. All you have to do is just type in clip art into the product analysis section. Here, you're going to see the monthly sales volumes of different clip art products on Etsy. And basically, guys, you can just click through to the ones that you see are trending, and it's going to give you a lot of information about what sort of revenue that different sets of clip art are bringing in, and you'll very easily see the trends here, guys. And then of course, the third method of product research is to do something which is known as the best seller trick on Etsy. So basically, guys, you can do this by just going to Etsy, searching for clip art. You want to then go to the filter section, select star seller, and then search. And then what you want to do, guys, is go up to the address bar at the top. So your Google address bar, find the word star, and replace that with the word best, and then hit a research. And then you see here, guys, you're just going to see a host of bestseller clip art products on Etsy that you can hedge your bets. A lot of these products are making some pretty good sales volumes, and a lot of them is going to give you some really good ideas for niches that you know are doing well, that you can make your own variations of clip art to sell in. So that's how to get some solid ideas of what sort of clip art does well on Etsy that you can try making yourself. Now, let's actually go through the process of making some of these clip art images ourselves. And so to show you guys easily, I'm going to take this list in here as a bit of inspiration. I'm going to make a pack of wildflower clip art. And guys, as you can see, this one here, it is beautiful clip art. And if I just quickly go over to Everbee as well, you can see this single item is bringing in over $200 a month, which isn't bad for one single item of clip art, guys. Remember, it's a single digital product. We're going to have a store full of them, and together they're all going to bring us a lot of cumulative income. And guys, of course, one of the most important things about selling clip art and actually making it online is we're not going to be drawing any of this outright. We are going to want to use an AI image generator, and there are a few options out there. I'm not going to lie. You can go to Midjourney, but the prompting system, you know, it can be a little bit complex. I don't know if you've used Midjourney before. I know a lot of people think the same. Transparent backgrounds can also be a bit of a problem on it without losing quality. You could go to ChatGPT as well. However, for anybody that's used ChatGPT for image generation, it's good. You know, it's definitely getting better and it is good. I do like it, but it is still quite slow and image delivery is pretty limited. Of course, you've also got Leonardo AI. I'm a bit more of a fan of Leonardo. I do use Leonardo myself sometimes. I think it's a great AI image generator, but to be honest, it is designed a bit more for that full scale artwork, not so much clip art. And of course, whenever you're paying for tokens on that sort of level to produce that level of art, it does get quite expensive. I don't know if you've used these image generators before, but maybe you feel the same. So with all of that in mind, my recommendation for an app to use is going to be a program called Kittl. So this is definitely one of the best AI image generators that I've worked with personally. And it is a program, guys, that is literally designed with digital products and print on demand products, but definitely with digital products in mind. And so I'm going to be making this clip art pack on Kittl, and I'm going to show you a few different ways of doing it, guys. But first thing I want to do is I just want to grab a screenshot of the reference image. So this is just to use as reference for the set that I want to create. And then we're going to head over to Kittl. I'm going to open up a new project. And then here, guys, just one important thing. We want a square canvas and make sure it's set to 300 DPI. So this is just going to be the standard quality for graphics that are to be sold online. And, you know, it's one of the main things that people look for when they're buying any sort of artwork online. And then you'll see we'll get here, guys, into the actual canvas where we actually can start to make our product. And I'm just going to give you a real quick rundown of the Kittl platform, guys, just in case you haven't used it before. So again, it's literally designed for print on demand and digital product sellers. You see loads of ready-made templates on it. So you got print on demand products such as t-shirt designs, which you can just select, edit yourself if you like. You know, some of them, like you see here, some of them are pretty cool. You've also got templates for logos, hoodies and sweatshirts, bags, mugs, you know, many other products. You got some cool fonts you can use, elements, images, different textures to improve your designs. So for anyone that's used Canva, it's kind of a good mix between AI image generators and Canva, but also at the same time designed for digital and print on demand product sellers. But the bit that we actually do want to use, guys, is our good old friend Kittl AI. So this is where the magic's going to happen. And I'm going to show you two different methods of using two different tools here. But first, we want to use this sets generator option. And guys, this is why I said like Kittl is literally made for it, because it's got a clip art generator section literally built into it. So to get the exact style that we want, we can upload a reference image, which I'm going to do here. So this is going to be the watercolor flower bouquets. And then once that's uploaded, guys, we can basically just type in whatever into the prompts that we actually want to create. And guys, so this is a thing you're going to see now. This is why Kittl's so beginner friendly, because the prompts for doing it this way, they don't need to be complicated at all. So I'm going to write mine in here and I'll show you what I use. Pause if you want to copy them. But you know, I think you can see it's very different to a lot of other image generation apps. Then of course, once you're happy with the prompts, you can just generate the clip art set. And there you go, guys. You can see here just how consistent those 6 images are as a set that Kittl has produced. And guys, I swear down, I've used a lot of apps, okay? And I'm not just saying this for no reason. I'm saying it because I genuinely want to present to you the best options for making money online. When it comes to clip art, I haven't seen many programs out there. Feel free to disagree with me in the comments, but I haven't seen many programs out there that give you the consistency that I'm seeing here with the Kittl sets generator. And as you can see here on the individual images, guys, as well, you can see the prompts, they have been listened to. So you've got one with more poppies, more sunflowers, more roses, more tulips. So yeah, the prompts have definitely been listened to. So then what we want to do, guys, is just add the artwork to the boards on Kittl. And now basically, guys, if, like I said, if you're familiar with Canva, it's literally just the exact same pretty much. And you can also just hit the add all button if you want. And yeah, there you go. That is all of the artwork added to the artboards on Kittl. And now, guys, by the way, I just want to say I've only done this with 6 images. Of course, if you've seen the clip art set that I was showing you and a lot of the other ones online, very rarely you get a set of just 6 images. They're normally 12 plus. So all you do is just go back, just produce another 6 prompts, make another 6 images, then you get your full set of 12. I'm just doing 6 just to save time, just to show you for this video. But then of course, guys, an important thing when it comes to selling clip art online is you just want to select all of them, and then you want to go down here to this remove backgrounds tool, and you want to remove the background to all of them all at the same time. So again, it's another pretty good feature that makes this pretty seamless. Then of course, guys, whenever you're selling any sort of digital product online, make sure to upscale the images. So again, I'm just going to do this in bulk here. And there you go, guys. That's the basis of the first set almost done. Now, there is another important step to do, which I am going to talk you through. But firstly, guys, I just want to give a massive shout out to Kittl. They have literally designed this platform with digital product and print on demand sellers in mind. They've added in here features that we have been crying out for as sellers to make our life easier. And I know a lot of you, especially because I see the comments, a lot of you get fed up having so many different apps and so many different subscriptions to be able to run your online business. Whereas on Kittl, they've just they've taken everything, put it all into one place under one subscription. And even just the ability to like do tasks in bulk, like upscaling, background removal, vectorizing, downloading even, you can do it all so quickly. And the actual AI image generation itself as well, and the quality of the image that you can produce is very high standard, guys. And just as an extra bonus as well, guys, if there's any print on demand sellers out there listening, you can also mock up your products that you've made in Kittl directly on Kittl using the Kittl mockups as well. So it's just a great app to save money and time, guys. And if you wanted to check Kittl out for free, then there is going to be a link in the video description. And guys, if any of you want to get a bit more serious about making money online and you want to get one of the Kittl memberships, then I've managed to get you a nice 25% off discount code for lifetime. You can just enter it at the checkout, and I'll leave that in the video description as well. But anyway, guys, let me show you quickly now the second method of clip art creation. And again, for this one, guys, we're going to go into Kittl, open up a new project, select the same dimensions, 300 dpi. And for this one, again, we're also just going to head straight to Kittl AI, but this time, instead of going for the sets generation, we're just going to go to the single image generation. And now we're going to be making this clip art bundle with a little bit more differentiation. So we're going to get a little bit more creative on our prompting here, guys. And of course, what's the best way to get better with AI is, again, to use AI. So for our prompts, we're going to be heading over to ChatGPT. And again, feel free to pause the video, guys, and you can use the exact prompt that I've put in here. But as you'll see, what we want is for ChatGPT to give us a variety of prompts that we can then use for our clip art set. And basically, guys, like I'm doing here, you just want to copy them one at a time and paste them directly into Kittl. And now we can use the flowers watercolor reference image again if we wanted to, but let's be a bit more creative this time. Let's fully see what Kittl built-in features have to offer. And I'm going to use the built-in watercolor clip art feature here. And by the way, guys, you can also vectorize and make SVGs here too if you want, but maybe we'll leave that for another video. So you can see, guys, this is the artwork it's created. And honestly, I don't know what you guys think, but I think it's pretty decent. I love the colors. I think the colors really pop. There's some good contrast here. And now to make the full set, you just, again, want to go back to ChatGPT, grab each of the prompts one by one, feed it into Kittl, and then just get your 6, 12, 18, whatever, however many images you want to get made up. You just want to get them made up. And I'm not going to bore you with doing this one by one, guys. So I'll cut to when I've got 6 of them all already made up on screen. Okay, guys, so here are the 6 images made up. And of course, just like before, guys, to sell these online, we need to remove the backgrounds in bulk, first of all, and then we also need to upscale the images in bulk. And guys, there you go. You see, I'm gonna zoom in here. The actual quality and detail of these image generations are honestly top class, I think. Like very, very nice. This is very nice clip art. And I'm just gonna flick between the 2 clip art sets here that we've made, guys. So you can see the difference pretty clearly, hopefully. Which one do you prefer? For me personally, I prefer the set with a little more variety. But guys, this is 2 solid ways of making clip art, and both can be very successful when sold in sets online. But now, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, there is still a little bit of tidying up which needs to be done on these clip art designs before we can actually sell them. So firstly, if we go back to the bestseller product here, and again, like pretty much all clip art, you'll see anything being sold online, guys, we have to watermark it. If we don't watermark it, there is literally no difference between selling a product online that someone has to pay for or just uploading an image for free that they can just screenshot or just download for free, right? So we have to watermark. So guys, we're gonna go back to Kittl here, and the first thing we're gonna do is duplicate and create copies of all of our artwork, because we need 2 different variations of each image, guys, right? We we need the one to watermark that we can put publicly on Etsy. And then we need the other one that we're actually, it's not going to have a watermark, that we're actually going to send directly to the customer. So then to actually watermark the images, guys, is pretty simple. So again, I'm just going to go here, going to add some text to the image, and for what to write, you can just put your shop name, or you could just put watermark, whatever you like. Change the color to white, lower the opacity down to around about halfway, 40%, whatever you think looks best. And then what you're going to see, guys, is a nice little watermark start to appear that you can put wherever you want on the design. And now a lot of people, just like the bestseller I showed you as well, a lot of people like to brick it as well. So like stagger the watermarks, copy and paste them all over the page. So again, you don't necessarily need to do that, but a lot of people do that as well. But of course, remember, guys, the customer does not want to receive a watermarked image. So only watermark the first half of the images, and then the duplicated half we are not watermarking. It's important, guys. Make sure you don't do this. Then, of course, guys, when dealing with multiple clip art images, the best way to actually get these to the customer is to provide them with a link to a Google Drive, in my opinion, where all of the images are going to be stored. So, of course, to do this, you actually want to go into Google Drive, make a new folder for your digital clip art, and guys, really try and just be as organized as possible when you're making your folders. Like, you're going to end up with a lot of clip art on this shop. If you want to choose to sell clip art seriously online, or any digital products for that matter, organization, it really does matter, okay? And then what you want to do, guys, is add your clip art files that you downloaded to the folder. And now once they're all in, this is a very, very important bit, okay? Very important. So make sure that you listen up. You want to go up to the folder, click share, and then get link. Okay, and then make sure, guys, to change the access to everyone with link. So do not leave it unrestricted, because otherwise the customer will not be able to access the files and they will not be a happy customer. Okay, so then once you've done that, you just want to copy the link. Now, guys, with this link, we actually need to put it into a file so that the customer can actually use it. So for this, I like to use Canva to create, just a super simple document, guys, super simple PDF, and you can make it look as pretty, or you can make it look as basic as you like. So, we're not painting the next Mona Lisa here, guys, all right? So in my opinion, it doesn't have to be too fancy. It's not even displayed publicly to customers until they've already paid you. But the main important thing that you do need to do, guys, is insert the link that you've just copied into the document. And then I always advise just clicking on the link to check it works properly, because remember, this is what the customer is going to click on to get to your products. So just make sure it's right. And then once you're happy, you just want to download the file as a PDF, not a PNG, okay? Because otherwise the link will not work. It has to be a PDF. Okay, guys, and so now to summarize, at this point, you should have your files with transparent backgrounds in your Google Drive folder that the customer can access and download. You should have a link to that Google Drive folder in the PDF document that you've made on Canva. This is what the customer is going to receive when they pay for your order. And you should also have the clip art images with your watermark on that we're actually going to be using to list onto Etsy. And so if you promise me that you've got all of that, now let's actually go on to listing our products onto Etsy. So guys, to create a digital product listing on Etsy, we just want to hit new listing. You can fill out the prompts pretty simply, guys. Okay, again, they're pretty straightforward. And now we are selling clip art, so that's what we're going to put in. And then the rest of this initial stuff on the listing is pretty straightforward again, to be honest, guys. But one thing that I do recommend you do, guys, make sure to be truthful and say the images are made by an AI image generator, okay? Be honest, otherwise you can always risk suspension with your shop. We're not here to mislead anybody. And I promise you, putting that your products are made by an AI image generator, it won't affect your sales. Now, SEO, I'm going to leave that for now. I am going to touch on it, guys. I'm just going to leave it for now. But here is where you want to upload your watermarked images, okay? Not the other ones, the watermarked images to actually list the product. And we're going to do this in the same listing style as the initial store that we looked at for inspiration. And then, of course, guys, make sure to just put the pretty one at the front, because this is what we want to catch the customer's eye. And then this is the crucial bit, okay, guys? In the digital files bit, this is where you add the PDF document document. Remember, we made it together on Canva with the link to your Google Drive. So remember, this is the file that the customer is going to get once they actually buy this Etsy listing from you. And then again, guys, I'm going to leave the SEO related sections for now. Just fill out the remainder of the key information. And then when it comes to SEO, guys, watch detailed videos in it, educate yourself. You know, it's worth knowing. There's plenty of videos out there on YouTube. I've done them myself on YouTube. I've also got full walkthrough tutorials in my Etsy community if you prefer that more of a detailed follow along training sort of style. But just for ease in this video, because I want to show you the complete process start to finish, and I actually want to get a listing up publicly live to sell to show you guys, I'm just going to finish this listing off with SEO using ChatGPT, and I'll show you now the prompts on screen that I used to get the SEO, the titles, the tags, and the descriptions for this product. And so, yeah, guys, basically I just copied all of that, put it into the listing, and this is what the listing looks like now that it's live on Etsy. And as you can see here, guys, it looks pretty good, to be honest. And even comparing it to the bestseller product that, again, we were showing you that was making a lot of money for that shop digitally, I would argue it's pretty good. You know, it's pretty much on par. And so, yeah, there you go, guys. I hope you're happy with it. Hope you managed to follow along with all of that. All right. I'd say if you're looking at selling digital products online or print on demand for that matter, I do recommend Kittl. They're a solid program. They made this process of creating digital products so easy compared to using other products. And I don't know how long the 25% lifetime discount code is going to be active for. You know, unfortunately, that is out of my hands. But yeah, check them out if you wish. I do recommend. Otherwise, guys, if you want to see some of the best trending products to sell on Etsy for 2025, I've done a whole video on this. I recommend to check it out just over here. Otherwise, I love you all so much, guys. Thank you so much for your time today and watching. Appreciate you, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, guys.